Libra, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for January 27th all the way to February 2nd. Man, I've been saying this all day. I just can't believe 31 days in January, and it has flown by, y'all. Do you feel the timeline has accelerated? I've got some ass. I got some ass. Oops. I've got some astrology that kind of backs that up. But what we're finding out here is that the sun is coming out of its solar minimum. Every 11 years, we go through the cycle of a solar minimum and a solar maximum, solar minimum and a solar maximum. We are about to go into our solar maximum, okay? And when the sun wakes up, that's what that happens. There's a lot more activity. It's shooting out all this energy, all this fuel. And it's affecting all the planets in our solar system, including ours. And things are changing on the planet. Revolutionary change, a lot of Aquarian energy that's going on this week. We'll talk about that soon. But with solar flares, you can experience ascension systems. Ascension symptoms. And that's, time seems to be going by very fast. We were saying Happy New Year. It seemed like last week, and then all of a sudden we're at the end of January. I mean, I'm just baffled by that. And, ears ringing, a fatigue, an excitement that comes out of nowhere, palpitations. I've experienced them all, I don't know whether it's a stroke or experience ascension systems, but what happens is that this energy that still is able to pass through the magnetic field of our planet affects everything on the planet. You see our weather systems getting a little crazy. This is an adjustment period, but it's evolution. It's raising our vibration for what's to come. Things don't stay stagnant in the universe. They evolve. All right. So for the astrology on January 29th, we have a new moon. Excellent time to start planning out your month. Okay. And it's happening in the sign of Aquarius, a fellow air sign. So this is going to be a smooth transition for you with this new moon. It's never usually a struggle. It's time to set clear and concise goals for a month and make them happen. Write them down and make sure you're writing them in the present tense, not I want more sales this month. Write, I am grateful for all the sales that I doubled in the month. Thank you. That kind of, you put that flip on the script there, and you watch what happens. Now, this new moon the new and full moons always focus on some area of our life in astrology. And this new moon is happening in your 9th house. So this could be education. Maybe you're thinking about going back to school, maybe learning a new skill or something like that. It's a very spiritual time right now. And because this new moon is in air, you're getting a lot of ideas about spirituality and religion and how you fit into this cosmic soup we're spinning in, It also has a huge focus on travel. So, could be making some travel plans, could be actually traveling. But either way, it is a house of expansion. Expanding your ideas, letting go of some old ideas and moving into new beliefs and ideas. It's a great time to get inspired, All right, so on January 30th, the next day, Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, so it's huge focus on Aquarian energy. It's been retrograde for a while, and now it's going direct. So you got to look at Uranus as like an electric current, and it's been kind of on a low throttle. And now it's full throttle. And you're going to notice that more in the collective outside of you, the world stage. A lot of revolutionary things, a lot of change is coming, folks, and embrace it. And maybe that's what you need to focus on, is changing your beliefs in order to roll with this change. All right, so before we start the reading, I'm going to get a message from your guides. And this is going to kind of tell us of what we need to hone in on this new moon. All right? So let's get a message for Libra for this week. All right. Let go of ego. Okay. Ego keeps us defensive. it puts us in a defensive stance. It's when somebody says something that don't agrees with us, our ego comes forward. How dare you? That kind of thing. And as a Leo, I know all about ego. I mean, take the G out and put the L in, and it's Leo. You know what I mean? So I've had to deal with ego a lot, but I will tell you this, as my experiences in my 55 years of spinning on this little blue ball, every time I've put ego up to the front, it has ruined every chance I had of making something successful. And I will not do that again. I have put my ego in a jar, and I put a sign on it that says break in case of emergency, only in a dire emergency. And that's it. And it's time to learn grace. It's time to let go of ego. It makes you vulnerable. Put the real you forward instead of the mask that ego is. All right? So a lot of you could be dealing with that, And once you let go of ego, you'll notice the energy with you and your people around you change, definitely. Okay? It could also be focusing on siblings. I think maybe some of you are having some problems with your brothers and sisters, and maybe ego is a part of that. What is keeping you apart, or in a disagreement. So just remember that. I think that's a message for some of you. Okay. The cards are ready. Let's get the vibe for the week. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Vibe Tribe. It helps support the channel. Thank you so much. All right, this card is reluctant to come out, but it's gonna. And it did. All right, what else do we have for Libra? That's it. Okay. Where'd that Three of Wands go? All the way across the room. Hold on a second. Your guides definitely have messages for you. They fly out. So let's get it. Let's get it going. Please stand by. All right. Let's see what we got for you, Libra. Ooh, okay. Wow. Wowzers. Let's move that. Thank you. Wow, this is great. Man, the universe has really got your back. Really. But ego will destroy all this, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right, Libra, let's do this. What we need to work on, what we need to embrace, and the outcome. The outcome looks really good. Something you've been waiting here. You've been waiting for it, and I think you're ready to level up to it. However, we need to work on this. The Hangman says get some perspective. We need to get some perspective. The King of Swords cuts all cords from the past. Maybe that's what you need to do when that ego comes up. Oh, you got all the answers. Well, you don't. You know what I mean? But this is speaking your truth. This is looking at the long game. The King of Swords doesn't do trivial things. It has a plan. And he sees the long game. He's playing 5D chess, and that's what you need to do. When you do that, that gives you perspective. Now, what we need to embrace in the middle of this is temperance. It's almost like the Justice card. But this shows to trust the universe. There's a huge message of trusting the universe here. And ego can try to control that. Oh, it's not happening fast enough, so I got to make it happen. No, you trust. The star is out here for two reasons. Number one, to tell you the universe has your back. The second is some self-healing is needed. All in due time. Everything's coming to you in due time. Take your time. Revel in all of this. In the meantime, with the Nine of Pentacles, act as if. Just because it's not here yet doesn't mean it's not coming to you. You have to believe that you are deserving of it. And that, Nine of Pentacles, is showing what you need to embrace. Now, when we do the work here, the Three of Wands, something you've been waiting for, and the Fool. Don't be foolish by using ego. Drop the ego and take a risk that you normally wouldn't take, as long as it's a calculated risk. The King of Swords doesn't take frivolous risks. It plans things out. You see how this is all coming together, but with patience and divine timing. Okay? Wow. Air signs readings are on point this week. Good. Use it to your advantage. That's why I do these readings. I'm not doing it just to hear myself talk. I'm doing it because your higher self is working through me to give you the messages you need in order to make things happen for you in 2025. And the framework is all laid out here. Sure, it sounds simple, but how's the hard way working for you? You know what I mean? Okay. Wow. Wow. Lots of messages coming in for you. Okay. We're too busy focusing on obstacles and challenges, things from the past. We need to emotionally withdraw from that. How? How do we do it, Jeff? You take your power back. I deserve better than what I'm allowing myself. I'm too focused on all of this stuff in the past and all these challenges I have ahead of me. Instead of being foolish and going it headlong with this huge ego, you dissipate it through power and authority. Discontent and boredom. This is also turning your back on opportunities too. Do not do that this week. Open up to them, in fact. And it all comes down to hope. You have to have hope. Love begins with the Ace of Cups. Now, when the Ace of Cups and the Star are out together, that is a time of self-healing. Don't deny yourself that. And another 9, material harvest. Again, the universe is saying, open your hands and we'll fill it. You know what I'm saying? That is great energy there. Great energy. Don't be foolish. Take the opportunities. Don't turn your back on them out of fear or ego saying, oh, well, I don't need that. I got this. That's a false sense of pride. Challenging times again. Yeah, I understand. We are in some challenging times, but you're not supposed to roll around and, I don't know. No, you spread your wings. You say, all right, universe, show me how good it can fucking get. And embrace the opportunities that are coming to you. A new world. Create it. That's incredible. Now let's look at love. What do we got for love for Libra? Well, 6 of Wands, victory and success. Focus on victory and success and you'll have it. You'll achieve it faster than going, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, boy. Oy vey. You have something to say. There's no doubt about that. Because I just coughed. 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Don't let your thoughts deceive you. Stop focusing on anxiety and start focusing on excitement. Because you don't know what the future is. You don't even know if there's going to be a tomorrow. That is certain. The only thing that is certain is today. So how do you look at the love situation today? Is it full of ego? Or is it full of unrequited love? Not unrequited. We don't want unrequited love. We want mutual love. You know what I'm saying? Opening yourself up to it. There's a stuck energy here, and you don't need that. This is all mental energy, all these swords. And there could be drama and fighting going around you. Choose not to focus on it. All is well. You don't need to get involved, especially if you're duking it out. And you don't have to have the last word. That's ego. Let go of the ego. There's a time to release your burdens here when you let go of your ego. And ego is also not looking at the opportunities available to you in love. You're too busy fixated on all the things that have gone wrong, but all you have to do is fixate on things going right, and you're deserving it. And god damn, does it come in. So there could be, your relationships, other people around you are just at each other's throats. That doesn't mean you need to get involved in it. Not at all. Okay. And stop creating drama for yourself in relationships. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. And it's really about opening up to love and enjoying it. Okay? Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. I sure hope so. Don't turn your back on an opportunity. Don't be a fool. Don't let your ego think that you got it all licked, True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. That's all you have to focus on. And fate. It's also a destined partnership. And there's a lot of cards that support that there. All right, Libra, let's get a closing message for you. Wow, this reading was fun. I know it's hard to not focus on all the things that are going wrong, but trust me, when you shift your focus onto things that are going right, wow, you open up to it. All right, let's get a closing message for Libra. Pause. Libra, you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision. Take your time and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Spread your wings. Trust. Have hope. It works out. You know what I mean? But the universe is really saying, we've got your back, but you got to let go of the ego. All right. Damn. So pause. Enjoy the present moment. That's all there is. You can't change the past, and you don't know if the future is coming, but you can be very full aware in your present moment instead of being tied up in wherever you are. Hope for the best. Make it happen. All right, Libra, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays. Let's see how the vibe's going to go for this weekend for you. And I'm also available for personal readings. You can book in person or online, and I have many options for you to choose from. And you can get all that info by clicking the link in the description, and it'll bring you to my booking page, and we'll get together and have a great chat about 2025. All right, Libra, pause. Have hope. Let go of the ego. I love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday.